Welcome back to Animal Crossing Wild World, and I have my watering can out. Perfect. I did water this yesterday, so hopefully I can avoid killing it. One thing I discovered is that it's easier to water plants in touchscreen mode because you have the watering can in your hand and you click on the plant and you water it. Then there's no concern that you haven't watered it correctly, you were aiming in the wrong direction, things like that. Unfortunately, I don't like playing in touchscreen mode. I find it really awkward and weird in this game, so that's a thing. But it is definitely a way to avoid mistakes. Here's Red's password. He's going to be here today. It's a Tuesday. Dear member Carmia, Crazy Red is on the way. This time the password is find something. Speak of it to no one. Be there or be crazy. Alright, find something. I suppose even I can remember that. No, I probably will forget because I always forget the passwords. Alright, it is 11:47. It's not really 11:47, but I did not get up early enough to record. Wait, I did. I just didn't play. I don't usually play video games that early. I kind of just am, you know, it's morning. I'm sort of just, I check the news and see what new disaster has befallen the world today. I need to brush my teeth and wake up and do my hair and, you know, I'm not focused on things like recording yet. And if it's a day where I'm going out, then I'm really not going to record. Well, that's a different issue. Anyway, I don't, even when I'm up early enough, I don't play that early. Let's see, I bought the turnips for 96 bells, so that's a terrible price. Wonderful. Let's see what you have for sale, Nook. Anything interesting? A plant, and it's not an orchid, so I don't want it. A little tree, and this is nice. Should I maybe give it to someone? I haven't written letters to people in ages, but honestly, I'm not planning on playing very long today. So I kind of don't want to write any letters today. I know that's bad, but I just don't feel like it. Oh well, I'll just keep it in stock, in storage, and I can just give it to someone later. No problem. So, since Red is here, I can perform the experiment again. But first, let's see the Able Sisters. Sorry, I really want to talk to them. Hey, welcome! Welcome to Able Sisters, where you are the fashion designer. I haven't spoken to them in a while, and I mean, I don't want to talk to them every single day because they usually don't have anything interesting to say. A captain's hat. Can I try it on? Oh, no, sorry. Definitely not. Alright, if a seamstress is going to make a mistake, you can bet it'll be on Tuesday. Yup, I know. I'm sorry, but Sable repeats the same things over and over. Why can't she change up her dialogue? I feel like I'm playing Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, where the animals just keep saying the same things over and over and over again. Anyway. Get out of here, weed. Ooh. Hello, Savannah. Oh, hi, Petite K. It's such a nice morning, isn't it? I love it when my day gets up to such a perfect start. I just know the rest of my day is going to be absolutely brilliant. Anyway, did you need something? I do enjoy chatting with you, Petite K. I really do, you know. It's just, I wish I could talk to someone from another town occasionally. After all, variety is like a pinch of cumin in the simmering soup pot of life. I know someone else said that. Sorry, I really feel like animals shouldn't share dialogue between different animals. It interferes with the immersion. Hello, Blathers. Terribly sorry, who? I get so frightfully tired during the day, what? So, by the by, might there be something with which I can assist you? Check a fossil? Oh, indeed. Hooty-hoo. Which fossil can I appraise for you? This one. It's the only one I have. I'm very bad at finding fossils. I would not make a good archaeologist. I mean, archaeology involves dirt, so clearly. Yes. Ooh, indeed. Fascinating. Oh my. This delightful fossil is a T-Rex torso, and a rather nice one, what? And with that, I shall return it to you, who? Of course, we've had that one before. So, might there be any other fossils that you'd like me to identify? No, not at the moment. Is that so? Well, if it's fossils you wish to know about, please do not hesitate to ask. Of course! I will see you in a bit when I have my little painting experiment again. Let's hope it works this time. Wait, do I hope it works? I mean, the problem with my painting experiment is that if it doesn't work, then I have an authentic painting, and that's a good thing, so it's a little bit confusing, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna head up to Reds now. Hello, Stitches. Let's just talk to you quickly, I guess. Knowing a secret that you can't tell anybody, ever, is kinda cool. I know the password for Crazy Red's shop. It's Find Something. Thank you for reminding me, Stitches. Oops, don't say it too loud. It's supposed to be a secret, you see? Now look here, I'm pretty steamed. You totally promised we'd hang. And now you're blowing me off, Stuffin'. That's so lame. You're the kind of person who picks all the good toppings off of a pizza. Well, I actually usually get pizza without many toppings. I don't normally get pizza because it's not very good for you. And you know what? I did go and have Stitches over to my place and all of that. And I went upstairs when he left and I saved the game. And I just turned it off a second too soon before the saving was finished. And so now it didn't happen. And also, guess who reamed me out for it? Yes, everyone's favorite, Rossetti. Whoa there, friend. Crazy Red don't know who you are or where you come from. But you've got a problem, and now your problems are my problems. See, Crazy Red's ain't your normal high-end furniture store, it's members only. So you've got to prove you're a member and give me the password. You do know the password, right? Good. So what do you say when I say, head in the sand? Oh goodness, it's not case sensitive, is it? I think it is, but I think it's just lowercase. Find something. So I don't think anything's happening in the world besides for protests and... Oh wait, actually, I think that, you know, it's terrible that people are probably going to wind up getting a lot of cases of coronavirus because of these protests, but you know what? A lot of cities are actually defunding, disbanding their police departments, trying to replace them with a new system. And the Democrats have introduced a police reform bill, and whatever your political affiliation, can we just agree that the American police are really overly violent and aggressive, and it's a problem? So I think sadly it proves that these sorts of extremely long, continuous, week-long protests night after night after night after night, well, they get things done. It's, you know, none of the other cases where Black people were murdered by the police ever, you know, made legal changes happen, not even when it was a child. So, yeah, clearly it's necessary. Anyway, that's good to see. I really hope that things get better. Oh no, Savannah changed out of a Moon Pride dress. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Yeah. Ooh, have we had that one? Also, I can actually see the details, and I believe that in the later games, I'm not sure if in this one you can tell whether it's real or fake by the position of her hands, but I don't remember. Why would I pay attention to a detail like the position of her hands? Anyway, let's just try this experiment out. A famous painting. Cousin, you've got incredible taste. Oh, Red is in awe. Since we're family and all, I think I can part with it for a mere 3,920 bells. So, what'll it be, friend? I'll take it. Really? Well, well, thanks very much. Let's do this before you change your mind. And before the heat shows up. Thanks for the 3,920 bells. Red'll keep his one good eye open for other things you might like. Alright, bye-bye. Thank you so very much. Bye. Well, now we can engage in our little experiment using save states, because save states are the best. Bree, hello, look, she's feeling better. Aww. Darling, good morning. You're up a lot earlier than I thought. So, what do you want to bug me about this time? Give me news. When you have a theme to work with, it's easy to collect furniture. Sweet, vibrant, tranquil, the choices are endless. Just pick something simple. I'm into collecting white furniture right now. What's the theme? I can't say, at least not here, darling. Oh, Bree, is it something inappropriate? Oh my. Alright, time to go test out that painting and abuse save states. That's fine, that's what they're for. I mean, come on, even Nintendo's Virtual Console has save states. They just call them restore points because they can't acknowledge that they took the idea from emulation. Because, you know, then they might be acknowledging that emulation isn't an entirely bad thing. Anyway, that's a different complicated issue to not talk about today. Alright, I save stated. Oh, good gracious, hello. So, by the by, might there be something with which I can assist you? Donation. One can only feverishly wonder what you wish to donate. Woo-hoot! Well, we already have that. I'll sell it later. T-Rex torso. Not that, the painting. Who now? This painting, upon closer inspection, it is a counterfeit. In other words, it is a forged painting, not an original. Yes, verily. I cannot exhibit a fake. It just cannot be done. I shudder at the thought. I shall not ask from whence it came, but I must return it to you, eh what? Very well. Is there anything else I can help you with? Nope. All right. So, let us load. That is indeed a forgery. Load state. We're back here before we spoke to Blathers. The painting is not identified as a forgery. It's just called a famous painting. So now we get to see if Tom Nook will recognize it as a forgery. Now, he can recognize forgeries, but I've heard that he's not as good at it as Blathers. Like, basically that Blathers always knows, but Tom Nook does not always know. He sometimes misses it. So this will probably require multiple attempts, but I'm going to see. Welcome, welcome. Please feel free to look around. Take your time. Oh, you know what I can do? I'm going to save state again and then reload because I want to kind of maximize the experiment. I also want to experiment if you keep it in your inventory unidentified and the day rolls over, does its name change? Because I think I had an incident like that, but I might have accidentally put it in the shop, you know, tried to sell it to Tom Nook and I just didn't remember, so we'll see. Okay, there's a save state. Yes, what can I do for you? I want to sell. In that case, show me the items you'd like to sell. All right, just the famous painting. It can't be! Carmia! This painting is a forged masterpiece, and since it's a fake, I can only pay a price worthy of a fake, yes? Which means that in total I can pay 10 bells. Do we have a deal? No, because I have another experiment to perform. Alright, so both Blathers and Tom Nook recognized it as a forgery. Let's just rewind back in time and not sell it. Alright, let's sell the other stuff, but not that. Here we are. Famous painting, no, T-Rex torso, and the cherries. Alright, that T-Rex torso is worth something. See, is it still identified as a famous painting? Yes. So I'm just going to keep this sitting in my inventory. Well, there are a few things to test, but yes. So I need to also experiment with that because I think I had something happen where it rolled over, the day rolled over, and then it was a forged painting instead of the whatever type of painting. I don't know for sure, but I want to test it out. So let's take a look. Alright, so for now, I'm just going to stick it here. Place in room. There we are. I have a fake Mona Lisa in my room. Let's just put that screen here for now. Well, oh, would I like to just quickly... I feel like Child probably already has one. Cool paper, Chinese paper. Oh, let's see, writing chair, outdoor bath. I really don't feel like writing letters right now. I'm a bit headachy today. I'm just gonna not do it, okay? I'm sorry, I just don't want to. Alright, so I think it's noon now. Well, the game thinks it's noon because I set my clock to noon. It's fine. And I can check the turnip prices again. So yes, now I'm going to experiment and see some, you know, with the forged painting. I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll put it in my inventory before I go to bed to see if that does happen. I don't know. Now, just because Tom Nook recognized a forgery once doesn't mean that he's always recognized as forgery, so I'm going to have to keep testing this out. Alright, turnips. Oh, 65 bells per turnip. Oh, Tom Nook, you're really breaking my heart here. I paid 96 bells per turnip. It's no good. Well, we'll see. I don't expect to get 400 something bells again, but hopefully I can get something better than, you know, 96. Right, are there any coconuts? I think I did pick them last time I played, but let's just check. Nope. Alright, I think I'm just going to talk to a few animals and then call it quits. Ooh, oranges. Yay. You know, I'm actually thinking about when I want to wind this series down, because, I mean, it's almost 50 parts by now. I've been playing it for a year, so I do feel like I don't want to play it forever on YouTube. And the other thing, of course, is Wild World doesn't have many holidays. It has very few holidays or events, so it gets a little bit repetitive. There's a digging spot. Go away, I don't want to buy anything. Leave me alone, achoo. Oh, I have a sneeze coming on, sorry. That didn't happen, okay. Oh, K-Fuzz, it's you. I thought you were trying to send me stuff I don't need. Now that that's out of the way, what the heck did you want anyway, achoo? Let's chit-chat. Have you heard of that philosophizing otter? Who? Yeah, that guy is always talking about his big ideas. It's so irritating. He couldn't think his way out of a paper bag, achoo. Oh. Is he Pascal? Is he talking about Pascal? Probably. Oh, just a pitfall seed. I hate those. I think the only point of a pitfall seed is if you play with someone else and you want to stick a bunch of pitfall seeds when they visit into your town when they visit. Any other purpose I can't really imagine. Alright, let's throw out this letter from Red. Oh, Savannah! Hello! Oh, Petite K, hi! So, what can I do for you? Let's talk. Petite K, are you happy about the size of your house? It's alright. It's alright? What kind of answer is that? Petite K, you're not the sort of person who caves in on everything, are you? Because I don't want you to have to compromise on comfort. No, it's fine. You don't want it to be too big. A single person can't maintain a large home. Unless you're rich enough to have help, which is kind of weird. I mean, I'm sorry, it's the 21st century. Who has help nowadays, really? Okay, some people do. I mean, actually my grandmother and great aunt who live together in South Africa have a housekeeper. She doesn't live with them, she travels to them. But anyway, yes. I tend to think of it as very strange and old-fashioned. It's, you know, it's a vestige of the early 20th century. It's not something people do nowadays, is how I think of it. I know some people do, but... To be fair, if you're elderly, like my grandmother and great aunt, then you might not be able to do all of the cleaning and such yourself. But, yeah. I hope that I never get to be like that, because with my OCD, I couldn't handle letting someone else in to clean my house and do these things for me. No, absolutely not. You can't touch my stuff. How dare you? It's my stuff. Alright, we have some stuff to sell. So anyway, I was thinking about when I want to wind this series down, and I was thinking probably when I've paid off the final loan on my house and I have it, you know, have that done. That's often kind of how when people consider the game as having been beaten, as much as you can beat a game like Animal Crossing. It's not really that type of game. I think that is probably a good time because then there's really nothing left to achieve. In this version, I can no longer get Nook's shop fully upgraded because I can't have anyone visit my town, and that is a requirement. I also can't visit anyone's town or have anyone visit my town, and there really aren't very many holidays in Wild World. There may be one or two that I've forgotten to show off, probably, but a lot of major holidays, which were in the GameCube game and other Animal Crossing games, are not in Wild World for some reason. I don't know why. So that is definitely a factor. it's sort of, there isn't as much to be done. So I feel like once I've done that, that would be a good time to end it. Also, I think some speedrunners, actually, that's when they end the game. When they've got the house, that's what they consider beating the game, when they have their house loan paid off. There's a speedrun of the original Animal Crossing, which utilizes some sort of glitch to duplicate some sort of special item which sells for a lot of bells. It's really wild watching it. You should look up Animal Crossing speedrun, which is a thing. Yes, not really a game you would expect to see anyone speedrun, but there you have it. And that is how they define beating the game, and I think it's definitely a good method. And also, this is a new tree. It never used to be here. Someone must have planted it, I guess. So I think that's probably when I'll wind it down, and I can't say when that will be, but, you know, I feel like I've probably shown a lot of what's in the game, experienced the game quite well, and, you know, at some point, I don't want it to be 100 parts and I'm just kind of waffling around picking fruit forever. That's boring. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I will at some point definitely play other Animal Crossing games on my channel. I think I'm debating at the moment between either doing City Folk, which is basically just this game but more, and also some of the issues like Tom Nook's store not being able to be fully upgraded have been removed. You can get Tom Nook's store upgraded just by spending enough bells there. You don't need to... I'm sorry, it's actually 9 p.m. I think, and I have not been feeling my best today, probably because it's 32 degrees outside, even though I have AC. Somehow that just always seems to get to me, even when I'm indoors in AC. So I'm just feeling like blech today, and my brain is not working. Anyway, so that limitation has been removed. You can just get it upgraded without having someone visit you, and I think that's probably... So, you know, that can be done. I think there may be more holidays, I'm not sure, and you can visit the city, which is interesting. But then I could also play the original GameCube game. It is in some ways more basic than this game, but on the other hand, it has the full, you know, set of holidays. So there's more to do in that respect. And it's, you know, it's not quite the original game because the Nintendo 64 is the original game, but, you know, it's the original game in English, I guess. So I might do that, but we'll see. Just kind of a heads up that I am going to be winding this down once I've completed my house, because I feel like at some point it would just get repetitive and boring to keep playing. I have enjoyed it a lot. It is a really fun game, and one of the fun things is when your animals are just absolutely ridiculous and full of nonsense, and what the hell is that thing? I am getting the heck away from it, bye! I don't like that. Yeah, that is something I will never complete in the museum because I am terrified of you-know-whats. I don't even like to use the word. Here's Chow's house. Is he in or out? Oh no, Chow's sick now. Why are they all getting sick in summer? I feel awful. Are you okay? Ugh, you stupid fever. Why don't you go make someone else sick? Ugh, oh dear. I'm sorry, but it kind of feels like, why is there an infectious disease going around Juban now? Right now? Alright, let's go get him some medicine. Oh, Chow. Bree just got better and now you're sick. Hello, Bree. So I just kind of am going to give Chow his medicine and talk to any other animals I haven't spoken to, and then I think that'll be that. I don't really want to play much longer at the moment. I'm a little bit tired. And I'm rambling a lot. Don't I always do that? I feel like I'm rambling worse than usual, but maybe I'm not. Other plans for YouTube at the moment are finish up Pokemon Satin, and at some point I am still planning on doing a Let's Play of Love Nikki. It's also known as Miracle Nikki in Asia, and I think it's an interesting game. It has really gorgeous art. It starts out with a very silly story and it becomes more serious as time passes. I think it'll be very interesting to play. I'm not with it. It's a mobile game. It has a lot of special events to try to get people to spend money, but I'm only going to be doing the actual, proper storyline of the game and, the main gameplay, not the events. Like, let's say they ever made a console version or a home computer version of it, which is not likely, but let's say they did that. Also, hello Digging Spot. That is what they would put on it, kind of feel. It is quite an interesting game. I think it'll be a very interesting Let's Play, very different, and most people who play it on YouTube are really only doing the special events, and I personally don't care about them, so I feel like I can kind of bring something different to the playing field. I don't know. I used to always, kind of poo-poo mobile games a lot, but I have to say, there are certain games which either have transitioned to mobile, like Cooking Mama used to be on the DS, but now it's on mobile because, it's not the type of game which is going to do well on the Switch. It's too light and, portable and simple. It's the sort of game you just stick on a handheld system and play for 10 minutes at a time, and that's not what the Switch is really about. Watcher, feeling good, Wonder K? Whoa, wait, hang on. Is it afternoon already? I got so far into the training zone, I lost track of time. Right on. By the way, right on. What's going on with you today? You know what I'd like? A chance to talk to someone who isn't you. No offense. Of course, it'd be even better if they could talk about muscles. Ugh, I should have just let Teddy move. He clearly doesn't want to be here. Oh well, sorry Teddy, I don't care about muscles. The only way I care about muscles is that if you develop a certain amount of muscle tone, then even before you've actually lost all of the fat in a certain area, it looks more toned. For instance, I've been exercising and my legs look better. I have lost some fat in my thighs, but also a bit of muscle development has definitely made them look a little more toned and slender, even though there's still more fat to be lost. I know, what a fascinating, scintillating subject. Anyway, let's get Chow his medicine. Man, thanks, I mean it this time. Have some medicine and please stop coughing in my face. Oh, I'm feeling pretty dang good all of a sudden. Thanks, Petite K. You're so good to me. I shouldn't have called you all those names. What? When did you do that? I don't recall you calling me terrible names. Did you do it behind my back? Goodness. Shouldn't do that. That's rude. I'm going to have some tea because I'm terrible. No, I'm about to wind the episode down, so why should I do that? I think I've spoken to probably not everyone, but it's good enough. I am just going to get going now. There's Aurora's house. I don't know why she just decided, oh, I hate you, so I'm going to move out when I just moved in. Weirdo. Wait, did I find a fossil? Yes, I did. I need to give that fossil to Blabbers. Then I can finish the episode. Let's see if we finally have a new fossil. Probably not. Also, get out of here, weed. All right. Hello, Blabbers. Good gracious. Hello. So, by the by, might there be something of which I can assist you? Check a fossil, please. Oh, indeed. Hooty-hoo. Which fossil can I appraise for you? Yes. Indeed. Fascinating. Oh my. This delightful fossil is a T-Rex torso. What? Again? I found two of the same fossil? Well, the other one was from a different day, but still, how weird. No, that's all I had for you, Blabbers. I'm sorry. Goodness, what do we still need? I know there are things I haven't completed, but let's see. This is we need the T-Rex skull. Okay. This guy we need the tail for the Triceratops. I need the torso for the Pachycephalosaur, that's a lovely name. The Plesiosaur, I can't actually see. How do I adjust the camera? Not that. I need the torso and the tail. Okay. That is complete. That's the Ankylosaur. Oh, I see it has like a sort of chain ball effect on it. So I also need the torso for this one, which is a Parasaur. Oh, it doesn't tell me what I'm missing for these. I'm missing quite a few of these smaller fossils though. And then there's some more stuff here. Wow, I'm actually missing a lot. I told you I'm not very good at finding fossils. There's no way I'm ever going to complete this, but it's okay. Patasaur. I really can't see that. Must be very tall. Iguanodon. Oh yes, I don't know what that is either. Oh dear. I do have the Stegosaur, or am I missing its head? I can't tell. No, I have it. Okay, excellent. Remember the scene in Fantasia, The Rites of Spring, where the Stegosaur is being hunted by the T-Rex? Oh, that was so epic. That was, I mean, Fantasia is absolutely bloody brilliant all the way through, but that was, I feel like that was the best part, along with Night on Bald Mountain. They were just so intense. Have the mammoth, excellent. And these, all right, so, I mean, there's no way I'm going to complete it all, but I've definitely got a decent chunk here. That one is gigantic. Even with the camera zoomed out, I can't see it all. Here we are. All right, I think that is good for today. I'm actually looking at just under 32 minutes at the moment, so yes, I think I will now go back home and save and quit for the day. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching and please stay safe. Until next time, bye bye!